Yesterday I tried out Even Death Knight and it was really strong, so today I want to play Odd Death Knight and see how that fares. Now, Even Death Knight used 3 Unholy runes, but somehow this Odd deck that I built also used 2 Unholy runes. So I guess Unholy is just the best rune? The star of this deck, of course, is going to be Baku the Moon Eater. It says at the start of the game, if we only have odd cost cards in our deck, we upgrade our hero power. The upgraded Death Knight hero power is 2 mana to make a 2/1 with charge that dies at the end of the turn. For the most part, this is just a board flooding, board centric deck with a lot of powerful minions. The most notable of our 1-drops is going to be Arms Dealer, which gives +1 attack to any undead we summon, and that includes our hero power, so our hero power can deal 3 damage if we have an Arms Dealer. For 3-drops, we have Hawkstrider Rancher, which gives any minion we play +1/+1 and a Death Rattle to make a 1/1. And this is really, really good at keeping our board full, so we can finish games with Anti-Magic Shell. 3 mana to give all our minions +1/+1, and they can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Another strong board flooding card is going to be Army of the Dead, which spends up to 5 corpses to summon that many 2/2s with Rush. Another way to spend corpses is going to be with Corpse Bride, who spends up to 10 corpses to make a minion with that number of stats. So this can be a 4/4 that summons a 10/10 as early as turn 5. And with Stitched Giant, it can be even better than that. Because the Stitched Giant costs 1 less for each corpse we've spent this game, we can spend 9 or more with Corpse Bride and immediately play 0 mana Stitched Giants.
The Lich King versus Garona.
Rogue is pretty scary.
I'll leave no trace of this.
All will serve me in death.
Could coin out a Ymirjar Deathbringer, but like, I'm not gonna have the corpses for it. Don't even really know if I want to keep Banshee, but it's important to have 1-drops.
None will survive.
Baku for me, and nothing for them.
And close enough.
If they want to trade into my Banshee, it buffs my Arms Dealer. I think that's fine. I guess I'm just hero powering. Kind of unfortunate for my Banshee's Death Rattle, but if they take another 3 from it, that's a pretty significant amount of damage.
The citadel stands strong.
I'm definitely surprised to see turn 1 Swashbuckler into turn 3 Hero Power Pass. Into turn 4 3/3 weapon.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
I'm not sure if I want to click the hero power here. I guess it's probably fine. Whack. It does set up for me to just play an Army of the Dead next turn, even if nothing happens to my board, which seems unlikely, but still nice. I think Army of the Dead is the way to go. And then I do have double anti-magic shell, so I don't need too much to live. Or possibly hero power cadaver magic shell. Probably hard to imagine that being better and being lethal. This does like nothing. Double anti-magic shell puts the opponent at 2. Single anti-magic shell does 8, 12, Oh wait, I think single anti-magic shell is lethal. Does that make sense? Magic shell, that's all my mana. That's 4 times 3 is 12. Or I can go hero power, that gives me 8. Plus 4 is 12. Yeah. Alright. Good start to my odd Death Knight deck. I don't really know what my opponent was doing, but that's fine.
The Lich King versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The past
Not sure what mage is. It could be secret mage, which is really annoying. I think the rancher is probably worth keeping. Just so sticky on turn 3. Rancher into rancher. I don't hate it.
None will survive.
Amazing.
Here for the tour.
I'll just hero power. It's kind of hard to imagine needing a hero power and a cadaver next turn. Sorcerer's Gambit. Okay. And the cadaver can come down on turn 4 with the rancher.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Alright. Easy rancher. The double stitch giant is pretty awful. But maybe if I can pick up a corpse bride, then suddenly it looks good. That's sad.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
You play polymorph? I don't even know if that was good, but it's annoying. This thing does spin some corpses for me. So between this and maybe like an army of the dead, I could play these giants. Alright, explosive runes is annoying. Counterspell as well. Alright, that's probably ice block. My hero power does a pretty good job of pressuring ice block. And anti-magic shell is just very good against a deck that's trying to cast a bunch of spells. Why do you have Blizzard? Aren't you ashamed? Oh, Corpse Bride. Oh, we love a Corpse Bride, don't we? Oh, Potion of Polymorph. Okay. Seems hard to not die to my board. They can have, like, another Blizzard or something. I definitely could have positioned better around that. But they have to deal with the 8/8 and the 6/2. That was not an ice spell. Or a frost spell, so they should just be dead, right? It's just too easy for odd DK.
The Lich King versus Hamul.
death is nature's way. All will serve me in death.
I do like the arms dealer. I don't think I keep either of these.
None will survive. And close enough.
Next turn could be pretty insane with Tour Guide, Cadaver, plus hero power. Not sure how likely that actually is to be good, though. Well, that's scary.
Here for the door?
If they can't deal with Arms Dealer, then I deal with this board pretty easily. Probably just trade off Tour Guide, right? I don't really have a turn 4, but Hero Power is very good in the matchup, and I have Army of the Dead on 5. I think I'm feeling pretty favored from here, but I don't really know what that deck list looks like overall. I've seen a surprising amount of Tuskar Trawlers in this format.
And close enough.
4 damage guy. I guess I just trade off my 2/2. The Arms Dealer is very good to have in play when I have Army of the Dead. I think this Army of the Dead probably ends the game. A 4 health minion. Pathetic. Alright. I need very little of this to live for it to be lethal with Hero Power Anti-Magic Shell. If they do for some reason have like spammy Arcanist here, then I'm probably losing this game. Alright, they're super dead. Nice.
The Lich King versus Nemzi.
Let's have some fun.
Will serve me in
This hand is stinky stinky. I don't know what Warlock is.
Hiya, friend.
Hopefully it's bad.
I see you brought
None will survive. A fine purchase.
Alright, well if it's some board swarmy thing with Renathal for some reason, then Blight Thing is good.
You're so sweet.
I'll just go Blight Thing here. I don't think it's going to be a board swarmy thing. Although this potentially could be pretty good into like a Void Lord or something, but that's hopefully pretty far away.
There is so much untapped power in this world.
Alright, Rancher online. It's definitely possible for the Warlock to kill this, but it's not super easy.
Our gift of the arcane.
That'll do it though. This definitely just seems like a Reno Warlock deck, which is fine. Maybe Army of the Dead can bait a board clear and then Scourge can win the game. Maybe find a Dr. Boom in there somewhere.
You are nothing but death. Allow me to cleanse you.
Oh, I only had 4 corpses. Kinda awkward. Well, it's fine. If they're gonna board clear it, it doesn't matter if I made 4 or 5. Sure, I think that's a fine patchwork. I hit a Broodmother. Oh, and I hit Astalor. Nice. That is fine. Alright, I've got the Scourge for next turn, and then my Corpse Bride should be maxed out. What a bad Dark Skies. Oh, they did shuffle Fel Rifts into their deck, by the way, which is bad for Reno, if that's what they're playing. Oh! A Potion Master Putricide.
Let me go home.
Draw 2, and destroy a random enemy minion. The Deadly Shot's probably the worst one.
Goodbye
I can get a 3/3 out of this at least.
till death do us part.
Very close to threatening lethal here. Oh, give me an anti-magic shell. Thank you, video game. As much as I would love to be in with my concoction, if it hit Void Caller and pulled a Void Lord, that would be very sad.
The Lich King versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
You could not stop me then. You will not stop me now.
Tour Guide's pretty appealing. I don't really know what Paladin is, so I don't know if I need the early hero power. I'll just keep it, why not?
I see you've brought
None will survive.
Me have that for you.
I would love to coin this Rancher. I don't think Paladin has a great way to deal with it.
Reporting for duty.
Now more than ever.
Maybe it's kind of whack to burn my coin when I have the Scourge in hand. But I don't think I'm looking 7 turns into the future. Beautiful 1-drop I just picked up here. It does seem like my next turn is unlikely to be super good.
In time, all things are possible.
Oh. Perhaps that was expected by some, but not by me. I think I'm just playing Baku here. Kind of annoying that my opponents are Renathal deck and drew their Nose Door move on curve. But I don't really know what it means. I might be okay still. I do have double Army of the Dead, which is very good at dealing with a board.
I'm the Brood Mother. Don't you ever forget.
Kill the Rancher and a chicken. And then I probably just play Scourge here. Although Traveling Merchant is certainly tempting. I guess I could go Army of the Dead plus Traveling Merchant. I do like this Onyxia being dead.
and serve your king.
What the heck is that? Probably just Scourge here. I could go Army of the Dead Anti-Magic Shell. And then I could trade, like, my whole fucking board into this card. But let's just go Scourge. Maybe this hits some fun, wild exclusive cards. Bone Wraith is a fun, wild exclusive card, as is an 8/8. 3 damage concoction is okay, I guess. I definitely wanted the Deadly Shot. There's actually a decent chance I just have lethal next turn if my board doesn't get cleared. If it doesn't get, like, equalitied. Especially with another anti-magic shell.
Hogs on the loose. Oh Lord, we couldn't
Starting to think my opponent's just trying to play 30 battle cries. Double anti-magic shell has to be lethal, right? This and a hero power clear taunts, and then I have 9, 11, 22. Yeah, it's like super lethal. And by super lethal, I mean 5 over. Alright, I'll take it.